Nikon has released a new lens, the 35mm 1.4, a lens we've been long waiting for. But is it the lens we really wanted? Hi there. I want to thank all of you who've been subscribed to the channel and continue to come back and watch my videos. If you're new to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button for future videos. As you watch the videos, please remember to hit the thumbs up button so YouTube can push the videos out to other viewers. I'd also like to mention that Amazon Prime Day is coming up soon. I have links in my videos, and I'd really appreciate it if you take the time to click on those links and purchase some gear. Thanks everyone. Let's get back to the video. Did you realize that there were no sneak peeks, no fanfare, nothing about this new lens? Well, that's because it is not an S-line lens. Yes, it is a 35mm 1.4, but not an S-line. Let's talk about the positives, and let's talk about things that some people may not like. For one, it is a 1.4, which means it's going to give us better depth of field. The price point is $599, and the lens is lighter than the current 1.8S. Now this is a good thing. For those of us who are starting with Nikon and are looking for some lens that don't cost a lot of money, this lens is one of those that you can look forward to picking up. Nikon has been making lenses for years and their optics are top quality. So even though this is not an S-line lens, the performance in it will be pretty good. As someone who owns the 17-28 lens, it's a pretty good performer. Now, most of us don't always need S-line lenses, and to be honest, they are on the pricier side. The quality is good, but even non-S-line lenses perform pretty well. With that said, with a 1.4 aperture, this is going to make for a compelling lens in the Nikon lineup. For those of you who are new to Nikon and looking to get started with some lenses that are not too expensive, this would be a good pick for you. On Nikon's site, they have these lenses that are non-S-line lenses that are marketed as video lenses or creator lenses. These lenses perform pretty well, and for those of us who are content creators and you're not looking for the highest quality, these lenses are very great options. So what does a new lens have? It's a pretty basic lens. It only has the focus ring and the control ring, which you can use to control your aperture or ISO. You can program that as you like. There is no manual autofocus switch on it, and there's no additional buttons on it. Just a plain, simple lens. You can just click on your camera and go. Is this a bad thing? For most people, it isn't. Some people like additional controls and may not like this, but again, even the 1.8S lens, it has pretty much the same thing, except for the manual focus autofocus switch. Now, when we compare these two lenses, they're roughly the same size, but this lens is lighter. And as someone who travels a lot, I think this could be a great addition to my bag. While I'm looking at the Z6 III, I'm considering maybe I should pick up this lens. To tell the truth, I had my eye on the Zeiss Milvus 1.4-35. That lens is a really good performer, but it's manual focus only, and it's heavy. It's even heavier than my oldest 1.4-55. The lenses were on sale in Malaysia, and I almost bought one. But my expectations for this 35mm autofocus lens from Nikon made me put off that purchase. I'm a little bit bummed because I was expecting a 1.2 S-line lens. Yes, it might have been a bit heavier than the 1.8 and probably even larger, closer in size or look to the 85 and the 135. At least that was my expectation. When Nikon makes really good glass, they go all out on that sucker. So that's what I was expecting. But still, I wanted that lens to be less weighty than the Milvus. The Milvus, again, manual focus, great lens, but on the heavy side. For those of us who are looking for the best optical quality, that's one of the lenses that stand out in the market. Now, while this lens is not an S-line lens, I think it's going to make a lot of people happy. With the launch of the Z6 III, There have been a lot of people who've been waiting for the Z6 III, both inside Nikon and from the outside. This camera has some features that's going to make a lot of creators very, very happy. And having small and lighter lens when you want to go out and vlog, yes, that's even better. I know a lot of us have been saying they wish Nikon had some smaller lenses. You know, Sony makes some small lenses, but I want small and good quality. And I'm sure I'm not the only one in that camp. But I also want some good S-line lens. So for those of you who are looking for something small and light, Nikon has provided a pretty good quality lens for you to use. In addition to the 17-28, 20-70, and 75-180. You have some options there so you can fill out your Trinity plus add some primes in there. With that being said, what do you guys think? Is this enough of a lens to make you pick one up? Are you coming new to Nikon and looking for some low price lens? Put your comments in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Are you also going to pick up a Z6 III? Yeah, I'm getting one. And again, use my links in the description to purchase one or pre-order one if you haven't done so. I'd like to thank you for watching my videos. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.